Now, I came here today to talk to you about my climb of Mount Everest. But before I talk about Everest, I want to talk to you about a mountain called Cho-Oyu. Now, this is, again, there are no, there's no shortcuts to the summit. And I wanted to make sure I was climbing smartly to get to Mount Everest. Now, I want to tell you the story about Cho-Oyu for a couple of reasons. One is to demonstrate the impact of teamwork on success. But the other one is just to kind of explain a little bit about what's it like going up into these, what's called the 8,000-meter peaks. There's only 14 mountains in the world that are taller than 8,000 meters. Now, this is a very special line in the climbing world, and is what is affectionately known as the death zone. Dun, 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 right? Very dramatic term, the death zone. But it is exactly what it says it is. If you go into the death zone for too long, you will die. Too long is really not that long. Too long is anywhere between 3 to 5 days. Even if you are in perfect health and you go above 8,000 meters into the death zone, you have food, you have water, you have shelter. Within 3 to 5 days, you'll be dead. The reason for this is that down here, pretty much at sea level, right, we have hundreds of thousands of cells, actually millions of cells dying in our body every single day. But these cells are regenerated every day. So there's a bit of an equilibrium here. When you go above 8,000 meters, because of lack of oxygen, pressure changes, environmental conditions, your cells are dying at an accelerated rate, and they cannot be regenerated. If you get a cut at high altitude, it will not heal until you come down to lower elevations because your body can't generate new cells. So your body is dying and dying and dying, and so it goes into a triage mode. It needs to protect what is most important here, the core, the heart, and the lungs. And so it shuts down less important systems. And it shuts down blood flow to your extremities, to your arms, and to your legs. So no longer can you walk so fast anymore because you don't have that oxygen-rich blood going to your legs. You can't lift heavy objects anymore because you're not as strong. You start to get frostbite on your fingers and on your toes because you don't have that warm blood circulating out to your extremities. Then as more cells continue to die, your body starts to shut down blood flow to your brain. You'd think this is pretty important up here, right? But really, down here is what is most important. So as it shuts down blood flow to your brain, you're no longer working on the top of your game here. You are not as smart as you were, a few minutes ago or an hour ago, whatever. Your thoughts become kind of cloudy. Your vision becomes kind of blurry. Your words become slurred. You kind of stumble around. You kind of lose your balance. You fall over. You pass out. And within 3 to 5 days, you've lost so many body cells, your body can't sustain life anymore, pulls the plug, heart stops, you're dead. So that's the reality of going above 8,000 meters. Now, Mount Everest is almost 9,000 meters, way into the death zone. So I thought, well, before I go to Mount Everest, maybe I should go one of the smaller 8,000-meter peaks first. Cho-Oyu, it's only 201 meters into the death zone. Right? If I can get there and get out and everything goes well, then I've kind of earned my right to move on to Mount Everest.